Throughout this course, I've learned a lot more about death and really given deep thought into my own death and funeral wishes and what I think happens with the afterlife. It was very interesting to learn more about different death rituals and cultures. I had only been part of funerals that followed what I always assumed to be the basic approach: visitation one night and then the funeral service followed by a burial, and sometimes a lunch was included. In the Asian Bo culture, they would lay their dead in caskets to rest on the tower cliff sides. Some people of African cultures would wrap up their loved ones and bury them with no casket at all. People of the Colombian culture have a 9-day funeral tradition, much longer than our usual one afternoon and one evening. I particularly found Judaism very interesting. Jewish people often do not partake in the cremation process related to reasons of the Holocaust. They have specific attire that they have to wear to the funeral, known as talit. They are buried in a very basic coffin so it doesn't flash how little or how much money they had. After, instead of placing flowers on the gravestone, they place little tiny stones. Following the burial, there is a 7-day Shiva period with many rules on what to follow, including hygiene, what they look at, and how they sit. As for my own burial customs, I would want to be cremated. By doing this, each of my family member can keep a small piece of me and do what they want with it, such as adding it to soil for a tree or making it into jewelry. I would not want to have an open casket for viewing, as I do not want to be remembered as just laying there in the casket. I would want others to remember good times with me. Or I have considered doing extreme embalming and having myself sitting in a rocking chair or another type of chair peacefully. Overall, I feel this class has really opened up my eyes to death and dying and how it is mourned all over the world. It has allowed me to really think about what I want later in life and start sharing these ideas with others.